MrBeast has hidden and deleted hundreds of videos throughout the past decade, often to avoid controversy or because he just wasn't happy with how those videos turned out. And I hired a team of researchers to help me scrape through the internet, and we found footage from over 100 deleted videos that have revealed some secrets about MrBeast that have never been seen before. And it all starts with some of the most controversial content that he's made. One of the biggest contents that helped MrBeast blow up originally was his Mythbusters series, where he would test all sorts of wacky and crazy pseudoscience experiments. Many of the videos in this series are still public, but quite a few notable ones got removed, such as the video of 1 million Legos versus the 50 cal bullet, and the 1 million match chain reaction. And eventually MrBeast would go on to take things maybe a little bit too far towards the end of the series, where he attempted to microwave a hand grenade.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
And it does look like a lot of the videos from this series got deleted because they were doing things that were a little bit too dangerous to showcase, especially as a lot of the videos in this series involved all sorts of random weapons, with certainly less professional supervision than he uses in his videos today. Which brings us to the next video on our list, one of the more recent ones. MrBeast did a merch drop where anyone who purchased the merch, which cost about $25 or so, would get access to watch a private video that would never get posted to YouTube. In that video, he brought a bunch of contestants together and did a last to leave a house keeps it, but with a secret twist, that the whole time the video was taking place, the contestants didn't know and were never told that they were actually competing for it. And one of the interesting things that I noticed is that in the video there were quite a few statements made that implied that the contestants were people that were working for MrBeast or were related to him, like his editors and producers.
Hey Josh, I know I just walked you out the door and I feel really bad, but you just lost the house.
What do you mean? Oh, this is the secret video.
He's editing the video where we sell the merch and talk about the secret video.
Another series he did from back in the day where he seemed to have privated the entire series actually with over 70 episodes was his series about the worst intros on YouTube, where he would react to various YouTube videos and their intros.
Dabs. Guys, everyone knows our Lord and Savior Jake Paul is the only one allowed to dab.
A lot of these videos seem to have controversial or edgy jokes in them, where he would often clickbait them around some really funny or cringe moments. And as the series evolved, viewers began submitting their own videos for MrBeast to react to, and it's actually a part of how he built some of his first ever viewership at the start of his channel, with the first roughly 30 or so episodes outperforming the subscriber count in terms of views. But since then, it's been fully deleted and removed. Moving on, another one of his more controversial videos that got deleted was the topic of donating money to attractive Twitch streamers. Not to be confused with his actual series of just donating money to Twitch streamers, which is still public today. This was an episode within that series where he focused on donating to women, of course, which ended up being quite controversial, as there were quite a few jokes in the video that could be considered a little bit edgy or weird, especially when taken out of context.
Mixing it up because the last one did pretty well, and we're going to appreciate women, alright? Two completely different things. The first woman we're going to appreciate is this girl right here. She looks like she's a little deficient.
And let's be honest, I mean, the concept of this one is a little bit like, I don't know about that one, Jimmy. MrBeast quickly made what was probably the right decision to delete it and focus the series on much more wholesome concepts like donating to streamers that have 0 viewers instead. And even in his very early days, MrBeast was no stranger to criticism. And back when he was first blowing up, the criticism would eventually lead him to make a video titled "Am I a View Whore?"
Pink left a comment on my video saying, "Don't let no one call you out for being a money whore," yada yada. So he's just referring to something I said in the video.
Of course, this was back like literally 10 years ago when he was making like Call of Duty and gaming content, but it's a good example to see that MrBeast was no stranger to controversy right from the very start of his early days. On a similar note, MrBeast also had a Q&A video that he deleted many years ago, where the concept of the video was that he just took a bunch of questions that were like super cringe and answered as many of them as he wanted to.
Shoot up a school in a Teletubby costume. Shoot up a school. Why would I shoot up a school? Seriously, of all the people you could have...
And there's a similar controversial series that MrBeast had that's now deleted, which was responding to comments like a retard.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Replying to Comments Like a Retard. I'm your host, the Retard. If you want an example of what we're going to be doing, this guy says...
Which I think we can say was probably removed for obvious reasons. I mean, this was like almost 10 years ago. I think we were all kind of cringe in high school anyway, so I wouldn't hold it against him too much. But if you're curious, in these videos, MrBeast would just read comments and reply to them with really crazy or outrageous takes.
So do you have any tips for YouTubers that aren't getting views?
Just be retarded. It works for me.
And a lot of the comments he was responding to in the first place were really crazy, like this one right here.
How much does it cost for all the bleach?
How much does it cost?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out. Is there any more?
But again, this was literally 2015. It was a totally different internet back then, and I mean, we all know MrBeast made some edgy jokes in his earlier videos, so this type of stuff probably isn't too surprising. And back when YouTube originally started making serious changes to their platform management, a lot of people got really angry, rightfully so, about the YouTube changes, so MrBeast himself also decided to kind of jump on the drama trends and made a little skit parodying the updates that YouTube made to the platform.
Because I filled in some subtitles and YouTube is retarded. I wonder what happens if I flag this. Wow, that video got taken down because of me. Awesome!
And it was actually around this time that MrBeast would also start to shift his style of content. He started doing a bunch of review videos where he would feature things like products, viewer comments, or just showcase and react to a bunch of wacky different things. Like his now deleted funniest reviews on Amazon video, where he just took a bunch of random reviews from Amazon that were ridiculous and reviewed a whole bunch of them.
Sadly, yes, you heard me correctly. It's a book about what you can cook with your jizz.
He also had a ton of videos doing all sorts of random meaningless challenges, and while a lot of those videos are still public, a lot of those videos, especially the early challenges he did, are now deleted live streams or privated videos for one reason or another. Like this one where he watched paint dry for about an hour. This other one where he lit 100,000 matches.
That plus that is 100,000 matches. This took us about 2 days to make, me and my little colt right here. Why do they not want to catch?
This part's gonna take a second because there's not many of them.
So we tried doing art, but as you can see, when our art lights on fire, it's not readable.
Or spinning a fidget spinner for 24 hours straight to beat the world record, which he actually ended up doing a second time because the first time he did it, the video didn't save properly, and so he couldn't actually submit it for the record.
Yeah, so for all of you who are wondering why we're doing this again, I want to set the world record for longest spinning of a fidget spinner, but last time YouTube didn't upload my stream, so this time I'm redoing it.
And of the remaining deleted videos, another one that stands out really well was a video titled, "I bought a BMW i8 and then in parentheses $100,000 plus." It's possible MrBeast maybe deleted this video because it was giving off a little bit too much of a vibe of him flexing, and that it contradicted the image that he wanted to present of just being a humble guy and giving away as much money as possible. But again, that's just my guess, I don't know for sure. There's also one more earlier video that we could find of him giving away a bunch of money, where the video had the concept of giving away $10,000 to his viewers that left comments. And so what he did is in this video, he got each of the commenters together on like a Skype call, and he would have them do really simple like 50-50 challenges that would start with a prize of $1 and then increase to like $600 and then keep doubling and increasing until it got to $10,000.
Also, I'm giving away $10,000 to random comments on this video. So I picked a bunch of comments from my last video and added them on Skype, and they're gonna play a game.
Now I watched this video and my best guess is I think he deleted this video because in the video he said he would pick 50 more comments to do a part 2 of this topic with.
If you want a chance to play this game, leave a comment on this video. I'm gonna pick 50 comments on this video to participate in episode 2 of this. Leave a comment with your Twitter at, and I'll message you on Twitter.
But the content of the video itself was honestly like pretty lame by MrBeast standards, and so my guess is that he probably just didn't want to make a part 2 video and so deleted the first video as a result. At the end of the day, we can never really know for sure, and what I've said in this video is just my best guess for things. Now this isn't my normal style of content. I'm actually a YouTuber with 13 years of multi-million subscriber channel experience, where my content mostly focuses on teaching you guys grow your YouTube channels. And I got a little bit lucky and just so happened to be able to organize all the research for this video when we were working on some other topics. So if that interests you, I actually run a completely free bootcamp where I take you guys through step by step, including the same strategies that helped me get all the plaques that I got right here in the back from my other channels. And I take you through the exact process for how you can do it yourself too, just like how all these other students that I helped mentor. And you can access that bootcamp right now completely for free at the link in the description or by scanning the QR code on your screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the bootcamp.